Hi, everyone. Welcome to Clientology Daily Insights. As always, I'm your host, Jeff Bourgeois, and today I'm going to share a couple of things, but let's first get into our community. If you truly believe in building authentic relationships in business, and what I mean by that is you actually care about the people you do business with, join our community. Now, if you're a predator who is just looking to get something from our community, I'll warn you, we've got our radar up. We're looking for predators. We want to make sure we're kicking them out of the group. But if you truly care about your clients, you truly care about your community, we'd love to have you. It's a free group, and all it is a place for people to share their ideas. Zero investment, forever free. We want to bring good people together. So today I'm going to share a little concept called fall in love with the problem, not your solution. And I credit my colleagues way back when I worked it into it. And this was just a buzz phrase that everybody used. And I don't mean that in a negative way. I mean it in a positive way. It was really about the curiosity. And I find I don't know the actual source of the quote, the original quote, but what I find is that when we have a solution, we get really in love with it and we start telling everybody about our solution. And we may not dive deep enough. We may not get to the root of the problem. We're so busy selling our solution, we forget that the reason our solution exists is because there's a problem out there. So, for entrepreneurs, one of the things I would strongly encourage you to do is fall in love with the problems of your clients, especially your dream clients. And the reason I say that is the more you focus on solving a problem, the more creative you're going to get, the more solutions you're going to find. And sometimes you're going to recognize that maybe you are not the only solution for them. And what I mean by that, I talk about key strategic partnerships, I talk about collaboration. One of the things you might find is that for a particular problem, someone in your network is actually really good at solving it. Now, most people who have a scarcity mindset, they'll say, oh, somebody else solves a problem. I'm going to figure out how to do it myself, and then I can take market share. I don't believe in that. I'm an abundance person. So my thoughts are if you find someone else who solves another problem for your dream clients, build a partnership so that collaboratively the two of you are solving different problems for the same client. And what that means is you can both grow quickly, but you also add more value to your clients. And just imagine doing that with three, four, up to maybe a dozen strategic partners. If you can identify all of the problems that your dream client has and find the solution for every single problem, you become the go to person. And I actually know some people, their entire business is helping clients find business solutions. So think of it like a general practitioner doctor. The patient, in this case, the business, comes to the doctor and says, Doctor, it hurts when I do this. The general practitioner does a little bit of diagnostic, gets some clarity, maybe narrows it down and says, Oh, you need to see this specialist. So that's my challenge to you. If you're in business, fall in love with the problem, not your solution, and practice referring people out to other specialists. It might feel a little like you're giving to the universe, and that's a great thing because the universe gives back. And there's another wonderful saying, you can't outgive the universe. What I mean is, you're not giving to get per se, but if you're giving to the universe, you're being generous, you're giving freely, the universe will come back and reward you and those around you in very fun and mysterious ways. So that's my tip of the day. Fall in love with the problem and dive deep. And by the way, when we do our meaningful masterminds, that's all we're doing is brainstorming how can we add value to our dream clients. I'm not saying you should do that all day, every day, but think about what value could you bring to your clients that isn't necessarily about money, doesn't necessarily take time or energy, but still adds value to them nonetheless. And instead of talking about discounts or, how do we run a funnel or how do we get leads, think about how do we add value. And if you add enough value to the world, people will beat a path to your doorstep. Good luck in growth. I'm Jeff Bourgeois. Thank you.